Hi, I wanted to have a chance to introduce myself to you. My name's Amanda Stevens, and I'm your student's fifth grade science teacher. You can see my email address right here, and I'll have it later on in the slideshow. I'm from Oklahoma and received my Bachelor of Science in Natural Sciences and have been teaching ever since then. This is about my 19th year of teaching, and I've taught in 3 different Catholic schools, primarily teaching 4th through 6th grade science, but I did have a little stint in there where I taught French and world languages for pre-K 3 through 8th grade. In 5th grade, we're going to be studying earth science, like how the spheres interact, and a little bit of space science on how we see patterns due to the way that the earth moves in space. We'll work with a little bit of physical science like atoms, properties of matter, and chemical and physical changes. And then we'll hit some life science with learning about the ecosystems and how matter moves through like the food webs and the food pyramids. We'll also take all of that and relate it to those science process skills that your students are learning about right now. And we'll also be working with how to carry out a fair test in science. In class, we do lots of different ways of learning. Sometimes it's notes, sometimes it's exploring an interactive website. We might do learning stations, collaborative work, hands-on activities, and hopefully some great labs and demonstrations as well. Every day there's an agenda posted in the Google Classroom that your child checks, writes in their planners, and sees what we're going to be doing and if there's any assignments or tests that they need to be working towards. I do assign homework every so often. It's not a daily occurrence, but they should be writing that in their planners at the beginning of class because it will be written in that agenda. Sometimes they may not finish their class and their work in class, and so they will need to do that as well, but I don't necessarily know they won't finish, and so that's not written in their agenda. They're just going to have to remember that. We will have frequent quizzes. Sometimes they'll know about it, sometimes they won't, and it's always something we've prepared for in class, though, something we've been talking about quite a bit. Tests I will announce ahead of time, and I will make sure that the kids are prepared a few days in advance to know that it's coming up. So students are told every time in class to write in their planners. It's part of their bell work, and they see what to write in the classroom and on the Google Classroom. In RenWeb, I will write when we have tests and major projects due. And if you ever have questions, the best way to reach me is through my email. I am spending a lot of time with my family in the evenings, and so I may not be able to respond in the evenings right away. And at school, it's never immediate because I'm usually working with classes at that time. Remember that middle school is a great time for students to start organizing and learning their best ways of doing work and how to put work ahead of some of their other extracurricular activities. It's also a time that they're gaining independence, and so they hopefully will make some good mistakes this year. Maybe they forget to bring homework home or didn't study the way they should have for a test, and then they can see what the consequence is when that happens and learn from that mistake. And in education, that's really our goal. So I wanted to show you what a Google Classroom looks like. This is my 6th grade Google Classroom. The kids know to go straight to classwork, and they will see their week's agenda here, any assignments that they're working on or should have worked on here, and then important resources like Quizlets, Kahoots, and anything else. Old agendas and assignments are kept in weekly tabs this way. So their agenda slides look something like this. Every day they come in, click on this, and they see that what they need to write in their planner. And then they work on their bell work, and they know to stop there. And then like this day, we finished notes and I explained the homework. And they can also see what they're going to need and what they can do if they finish early. Test dates would probably go right about here too, but we're not quite ready for that. I hope you enjoyed this little peek into our classroom, and I look forward to getting a chance to teach your child this year. I hope it's an amazing year, and please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Bye.